You know, one of the most popular techniques in the last few years is throwing a Neko rig. Really, and all that is, a lot of us have done that for the last 20 years. You're throwing a nail weight wacky rigged worm, okay? And it's blended into being called a Neko rig here in the last few years. But the one thing that I'll tell you to try to do the next few years is throw a Bubba Neko rig worm. This is a 8-inch Strike King bull worm, and I've got a 3/16 ounce weight all the way up to a 1/0 Pro V Neko rig trocar hook. And really, if you look at some of the footage that I've shot with this rig, you let the worm do the magic for you. Number one, and I'm adamant about this, is 20-pound Seaguar Smackdown high vis flash green braid, because I'm launching this. In all the shows I've shot with this, I am launching it and I am letting the bait do the work for me. The other side of it, some of the business end on here, is generally I'll upgrade my fluorocarbon line and I'll use a 10-pound Seaguar Tatsu fluorocarbon line, for the simple fact, I mean, that thing's like a bullwhip. Look at that thing right there. And a lot of my bites will come at the end of my cast, and I'm able to sit there and watch that braided line. I could sit there and see that smackdown line when one just, and that line moves. All you do is reel set them. If there's one other tip I can give you in here, use a long leader. Generally, I'll use a 10 to 20 foot leader on all of my nail weight Neko worms. And I promise you, if you upgrade your Neko worms this year, you're gonna catch some big ones.